Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video here on the channel. My name is Patrick, also known as Nectus, and today we'll be discussing an Ender 3 Pro that I turned into a sample library VST. While in college, I spent a lot of time with 3D printers. My freshman year, at the time, they were still relatively new, and I attended the school here in Chicago where they had about 9 to 12 MakerBot 3D printers for students to use. I found these machines to be rather fascinating. The thought that one could take a 3D model that they made and just click print and get that object in a couple hours was amazing. However, I quickly learned it was not that simple and certainly not that easy. Sometimes it's easier and quicker actually to just not use a 3D printer. But there are some things that you just simply can't make without the precision of these machines. So after learning how to 3D scan and use these printers with my 3D printed rock garden, I decided I was going to take this idea further. I took some audio recordings that I did while in Italy and decided to turn them into an architectural column that I would 3D print. The end result would be an 8-foot column of audio as a sort of sculpture. The project was going to take a lot of time. I had to break the column up into 24 sections, and those sections into 6 segments each segment taking about 8 to 10 hours to print. Because of this absurd print time and my tight deadline for my finals, I had to get permission from the head of core practice, Brian Sykes, and the head of fabrication suites and wood shops, Suzanne Frame. She's also the person that I worked with when I was in Haiti. Needless to say, I got the permission to work on this project, and every Sunday, when the digital fabrication suites were closed, I would take all the 3D printers to myself and I would print with them. Because these were the early models of these machines, we had to stay with our prints so that they wouldn't fail and damage the machines. So I spent all day every Sunday just working with these machines. Because of this experience, Sue would actually offer me a job, and I would become one of the monitors for the digital suite and help teach, repair, and maintain these machines for the following years. Once I was out of college, I knew I had to invest in my own 3D printer. My first and currently only printer is the Ender 3 Pro. It is extremely affordable and modular, and it's easy to upgrade and mod, as well as repair and maintain. Now that I'm currently making these VSTs, I thought it might be fun to make one of these out of my 3D printer. These machines are already so musical with all their bleeps and bloops. This process ended up being harder than I initially anticipated, however, given that it creates a lot of atonal sounds randomly, and the fans are quite loud. On top of this, the sounds are very consistent. After some experimentation, I decided to take the influence from my bagpipe VST and have there be a field recorded drone section over a granular synth resampled section. The end result is unique and rather easy to control, and is also fun and easy to play with. I've included a link into the bio to a decent sampler library on Piano Book that I have made using this 3D printer. If you make anything cool with this, please feel free to share with me. I would love to hear. I hope you all get as much enjoyment from this as I have. See you next time, Patrick.